what do we have going on here today? We have this car back in the shop. You guys might remember this car. I ran it in Owen Sound. I ran it in Penetang. No, sorry, Steven ran it in Penetang, and I ran it in the Orilla Winter Derby. And I also ran it in Beaton. So it is actually being derbied again, and Steven is running it again. So there's been a lot of changes in the rules between 2019 and 2020, and one of the main things that's got to go is this bumper. So this bumper will be coming off. We'll be putting a rebar bumper on it because the rules have actually changed quite a bit. We're going to be putting doubles on the front. He's got to build his doubles. We got to get the gas tank in there much better because Steven's buddy tried hooking that up and it doesn't really look that right. So we're going to be fixing that. Battery is dead, so we're putting a good battery into it. And yeah, pretty much just going from there. So there's little things that we got to do it. He's already put a different transmission cooler into it. He's already put a different shifter into it, but it's not tightened to the floor. And it's not kind of set up yet, so we need to adjust it. It's got a fire extinguisher in it, but there's still lots of things that we have to do to this car and get it ready for the demolition derby. So I'm going to be starting by taking off this bumper, and we're going to be cutting it off with a torch and putting a new one on. So that's step number one, and there's plenty of other things that actually have to be done to this thing. So let's get this thing ready for the demolition derby. I just kind of flattened this tire because I drove into something. Look at that hole. Yep, that's a big hole. So let's get going. So we got a lot of work done on this car. Steven just showed up after his day at work. So what we have done is we have the gas tank in the holder. We got the shifter bolted to the floor, which he says he doesn't want on the floor, but too bad, she's mounted to the floor. Kajinga. Cool. You want to be cool and have it up off the ground. This is another one of those Jar Archibald shifters. As you can see, it's customized. Steve has his name in it, plus his derby number, so that's pretty nice. Gas tank, like I said, we got done. Remounted the floor mat to keep the computer dry. We put a hood on it. This hood here has been sitting outside now for about a year, so I just threw it on there and bolted it down. Does she fit?
I don't know, she sits for sure.
It like hangs out like a foot past the front of the bumper.
It's gonna be mint. I'm gonna bolt it to the bumper. Probably not though. That's, you can't do
that. So yeah, we got a little bit more things to do. We got to mount this Crown Vic rebar on the front of this. I took off the full-size bumper. It is now in the caravan. I'd take you guys outside, but unfortunately it's raining out again, which is kind of nice. But still got to put the doubles on and fun things like that. But yeah, we got some stuff done to it. Let's keep going on it and see where we get with this and keep you guys up to date on it. You guys knew this thing was going to go to Steven. She just has to get repainted. You can leave the 7 in the middle. You just got to change the 1 to a 5.
Black!
Yeah. We've got a lot of work done on this piece of junk today. We have a Crown Vic rebar welded onto it. So happy that that bumper's on there. We got the Camry hood mounted onto it. We got the threaded rod extended. We just cut off the old one and welded a new one to it. We have the factory tires off because he's starting to make aluminum doubles. I hurt my back. I was starting to do it. I hurt my back, so now he's got to finish them off. Everything is pretty much done in this car now. All we got left to do is put water in it, put tires on it, and she's pretty much good to go. Maybe put a different battery, but you know what, guys? Oh, he is going to paint the car as well, so it will have a new paint job going there. And you know what? I'm hoping this is going to turn into a good day. I really hope that we do not have to cut our cars completely apart. But oh well, time will tell. Time will tell. And oh well. So, you know, this car has ran 3 of Edge Motorsports events already. And I never really thought it'd be finished off at another Edge Motorsports event, but apparently it's going to be. So 375 is going to be the new number for this, and we're just going to do a little bit more things to it, but as you can see, it's getting pretty close. Everything's starting to look like it's supposed to again. It's starting to look like a derby car. He's noticed a little rip in one of his transmission lines, so he's gonna fix that, cut out the bad part, put some better clamps and stuff like that. But it's just about there, to be honest. I'm actually surprised with how fast we got this car done. But that's a great thing about pre-rans, you know, sometimes just a little bit of more tweaking. I did have to cut off the old bumper, we put the new one on, so just sometimes you got to do a little bit of tweaking to make them fit the new rules. And because this car ran the Edge Motorsports events in 2019, now that it's running it in 2020, it kind of already fits some of the rules. So it's kind of nice that way, but oh well. But thanks everybody for watching. Be sure to check out this car if you're going to Aurelia. And thanks very much for watching. Hopefully we see you guys in Aurelia. There's a lot of people asking about it, so I'd like to see all you guys there. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow on Zach's Workshop.